What's up, everybody? I'm back. What's up, everybody? So this is going to be a divine musical message. I haven't done it in like a week or so. When I feel guided to do different messages and readings, or like I'll do it when I feel guided to do it. If that makes sense. So I wanted to channel a message from a song that stood out to me. It's by Janae Aiko. It's called "You versus Them." Um, how I interpreted the message is basically there's like two conflicting decisions or paths. It could be love related, it could be related in anything, but you versus them. So it's kind of like you is this one decision that you have, and then them is like this other thing. So how I was taking it, the way it sounded, I know like some parts of the song she was talking about her daughter that she's pregnant, and it's like, okay, well, do I choose, my child over my dream music or whatever? Some parts of the song was like it was a person versus something else, the world, music, or whatever it was. So it could resonate differently for you guys. I'm gonna use two different energies. I'm gonna use unicorn energies because unicorns represent dreams. Mermaids also represent dreams and manifestations. Could also represent temptations as well. So I'm going to put Oracle and Tarot, Mermaid, Tarot, Oracle, Mermaid, Oracle 2, and then Unicorn Tarot and Unicorn Oracle. Hope that makes sense. And then, if this is a love related situation, I have two different decks of Romance Angels. Shout out to one of my subscribers back in the day. She donated Romance Angels to me, even though I already had one, and I was like, cool, I'll still use it because I can use it to like compare like one partner to the next or whatever. So I'm gonna do it like that. So whichever resonates with you, mermaids or unicorns, this could be the thing that you're in conflict with versus the other energy that you're in conflict with. Heart over mind, whatever resonates. Two different people, two different paths, whatever resonates with you. All right. So let's start this reading. Okay, give me 1 second to do this because I'm gonna okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this reading, you guys. Much love as always. I appreciate all of you. I send much love to those who are here with good intentions. I also send love to those who are, I also send love to those who send me love always. Those of you who are here with ill intentions, negative energies, evil eyes, I send that energy and mirror it back to you tenfold so that you see that energy within yourself. I ask for divine protection surrounding this reading, Most High God. I call to Archangel Michael, who is the angel of divine protection. I also call to you to surround me with your loving blue energy and light and penetrate this reading with protection. Surround me in your blue little bubble. I also ask Most High God and Archangel Michael that you guys block out any energies that are not supposed to be here that may be trying to distract and cause confusion, deceive. I also cast aside my ego during this reading as well so that I am fully present in the message that the Most High God wishes to deliver to those who are meant to receive this message. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Let's start with this you. Whatever you represents. This could represent your energy versus another person's energy, or it could represent something that you are in conflict with versus another thing that you're in conflict with. So let's pull the Unicorn Oracle. You have dance. It says, move your body to music. Of course, music. Dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams through dance. Some of you guys, this is a path of some lovers of dance that are my subscribers. Shout out to one of them, my boo. He has his own little dance thing going on. Support. Ask for help. Get more rest. Nurture yourself. Hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. Abundance. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. All right. Now I'm going to clarify with the Unicorns Tarot deck, which is the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. Thank you, Most High God, for your love and guidance, truth, and clarity. Let's go ahead and tap into this energy as to what this energy is pertaining to. Oh, he's so handsome. It's like an elder, like an older. He's beautiful. I never noticed him. Let's see. Nine of Cups. The Star. Oh my God. The Five of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. Why would you guys ever doubt whatever this path is? Why would you doubt it? Let's see what the Mermaid's aspect is, though. So let's move the unicorns to the side. So let's see what this other energy is about. The mermaids. Take whatever this you versus them represents. So you versus them, based off of the song, it's in conflict with what something that you are desiring and you're wanting versus what is the odds. So like in the song was basically like she was singing, it sounded like she was singing to a lover or love interest, you know, choosing them versus the world, my career, my singing, my path. Like it just doesn't, you don't fit in that path. And then I believe one line was about her daughter, being pregnant with her daughter and being in conflict about that versus her career, her singing career. So this could be something along the lines of making a decision between these two different things. Okay. It could be you and another person. It could be you asking about someone and how they feel about someone else. Take whatever resonates. Worthiness flopped out for the Mermaid deck. Soulmate relationship popped out. Oh, I see why people are in conflict. Positive energy. Blessed change. Yeah, I can see why you guys are in conflict with some of these energies. I'm going to clarify with the Mermaid Tarot. The Oceanic Tarot, actually, but these are mermaids. Thank you for your love and guidance, Most High God. Thank you for these messages. Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. Three of Pentacles. And the Ten of Cups. Excuse me. I see why this is a conflict for you. So some of you guys, this is career over a love relationship. This could be something that you've known all your life. This is a dream or goal that you are on the path of, something that you've been creating and manifesting for many, many years. For a lot of you, like this is something that you've been trying to manifest for a very long time. Specifically, those of you who are dancers. This could be entertainment. This could be, you know, acting, singing. This could be writing. This could just be you're doing your life purpose with the Nine of Cups. This is something that fulfills you on a soul level. If this is about a person, this is someone that makes your heart just sing and dance and just flip. This energy on this side. So mentally, you associate this with everything that you've ever wanted. Like this is going to fulfill me. This is something that is magical. This is something that I'm close to manifesting, or something that I wish to manifest, whatever this is. On the flip side of the other thing, I'll get into that, but let's finish this side. So emotionally, support with the Star. You feel like Spirit supports this path more, maybe, that whatever this side is of things, the first aspect, you feel like you have more support and help from the universe with this goal and this dream. You feel like it's more of a aligned path, or something that's more, not easier, but just more like Spirit is making it more easier and making way for it more so with the Star card. Then you have the Hope card with the Five of Pentacles. So your perception of this, though, is that you might be You're kind of hopeful, but at the same time, you're not sure whether this is a good investment or not. Like, should you completely bank on whatever this energy is or not? It's like one of those things, like, should I, shouldn't I? Like, is this really of my highest good, basically? Yeah, is this really of my highest good or not? Then, abundance with the Queen of Swords. So your perception or just your entire action towards this is that you're speaking very highly of whatever this is or this path is. Like, this is something, it's like, or this is, could be like another person speaking highly of a path, because you feel like this is going to bring you many, many gifts and many, many blessings. You speak about this, like I said, very highly and very positively. So on this path, there's Pisces energy, Aquarius energy, Taurus energy. You got the Queen of Swords, which could also be other air signs other than Aquarius, such as Libra or Gemini on this side of things. Or you could be one of these signs. We'll just take whatever resonates. It doesn't have to be that, but that's just the specifics that's coming out. Now, versus this other situation or path or whatever, you have worthiness, which says you know that you, or know that you deserve to receive good in all ways, with the Knight of Wands. So it could be mentally you don't feel worthy of something with this Knight of Wands, or it could be that this Knight of Wands energy, it could be like to take action towards something, or it could be a fire sign person, like a young male fire sign or a young female fire sign. You don't feel worthy, or you feel like they're not seeing your worth, or this path, you just don't really feel like you're up to it. You don't really see how you're deserving of whatever it is that you wish to move towards. In your heart, you feel like this is a soulmate relationship, or if it's not a relationship type of thing, your soul is connected to this. This is like a spiritual path, you feel. It says new romance with the spiritual basis is here for you now, with the Page of Wands. So some of you guys could be feeling like your soulmate is a younger fire sign. For some of you, this is how you feel, that this is potentially that, or you feel like this thing that you've always wanted as a child, especially if you're a fire sign, you feel like this is a path in which your soul is drawn to, or it's a part of your spiritual journey. Some of you guys are connected to a child, or you want a child. You know, you want to be in a relationship with someone that maybe has a fire sign child, and you connect with that child very deeply and you wish to nurture that child, or it could be that you wish to have a child. Positive energy says surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity, with the Three of Pentacles, which is your perception. You feel that you get some sort of attention that is very positive. You feel like this situation involves like good people, good energy, wholesome, grounded, stable type of energies of people. This could be like family, like soul family. It could be a work environment where you just feel like you connect more with this. It's more of a humble, down to earth type of energy. Then you have blessed change. Blessed change represents your actions towards this. It says a major life change brings you great blessings, with the Ten of Cups. So your action towards this is that whatever, it's kind of like, you know, that whatever is for you will be a blessing. You kind of expect this to bring something positive too, just as much as this does. You're speaking this into existence on the other side, but then in this instance, it's more so like, you know, that whatever this entails, whatever this path is here, you are going to get something out of it, something fulfilling, or you are getting something fulfilling out of it, or you're seeking fulfillment from it. All right, so let's see. If this is a person involved or like another situation, I'm going to pull the Romance Angels from two separate Romance Angel decks, just to give us a probability maybe of getting the same card, if that is meant to happen. Because sometimes that does happen. I've pulled it before. I've done love readings with those before, and some of the same cards have came out for both parties. So let's take a look at your energy. If this is a love situation where you have two separate choices. two separate energies maybe paths. If you feel like you are in a third party situation and you want to know where this person is with you and this other person, then take what resonates. So let's see. First energy is codependency, soulmate, heart-to-heart conversations, finances and career. Okay, I'm going to use the other deck. Keep an open mind. Free yourself. Honeymoon. Passion. Okay, so none of the same cards came out, but let's see where everybody's at. So this first energy, there is codependency upon a connection, because some of you guys do feel like there is a deep soul connection or bond with this person. With heart-to-heart conversations, I feel like you want to talk to this person because you want to see if this is worth the investment for some of you. Maybe before you make a decision or before you walk this path, whatever it is. And then with this other situation, this other energy, it's keep an open mind. So this path is different from what you're expecting it to be. You never thought that this was going to be what it was. It's kind of like, I want to use the cards to clarify tarot. Like you never thought that this would be something that you would be drawn to. Like it's a soul path too. It's a soul connection, soulmate, soul path, whatever. You didn't think that you would ever be connected to this other thing in the way that you have or the way that you are. You do feel stuck though. You feel stuck because I feel like you're tied to this other thing or this other path or this other person. Or if this is you asking about you and another person that like a third party energy, someone feels stuck in this other energy down here, the secondary energy. I hope I'm not being confusing, because I'm just going with the way that I'm being guided to read this, and it is coming out the way that it's coming out for a reason. I don't know. But free yourself, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so this looks like love to me. Even though I'm using the Romance Angels, I get it. I didn't mean it for this to be specifically about love, but you're stuck. Some of you guys, someone feels stuck. If you're asking about another person and where they stand with you in another party, someone feels stuck in a situation. The honeymoon card is like things are not moving forward because there's blockages in the way that have been self-imposed blockages due to not making a decision with the Page of Swords. There hasn't been a decision that's been made. Passion. It's like there's this hidden passion with this secondary energy or the secondary path. So when you go up here to codependency, the Ten of Swords, someone wishes to free themselves from this sticky situation or being addicted to a certain thing or person or a way of doing things, a way of believing and thinking, because it's destructive. It's not helpful. And I feel like someone knows that this codependent energy is not healthy. With the soulmate card, with the Empress, someone, Taurus or Libra, it could be a female energy that feels like they're in a soulmate connection with this first energy, which is a little difficult. The Chariot card is like you want things to move forward. You want to have these conversations that will let you know whether or not you're on the right path. It's almost like you want spirit to make way for this to happen. Because you're dedicated to this path. You put a lot of energy into it, but you want to know, is it worth me putting any more energy into this path? With the second path, it's like this was brought upon you through fate and destiny. Now you don't know what to do. You know that it's something that you have to pay attention to. You can't ignore it. You can't deny it. You have to pay attention to it. It may not be what you were looking for and expecting, but nonetheless, you know that it's very valuable and important. Because you're dedicated to something or someone, you put a lot of energy and effort into another path or situation, you feel stuck with the secondary energy. You don't know what to do. You feel like some sort of constraint, basically. So the Page of Swords with the Honeymoon card, like I said, this is self-imposed blockages in the way, or just because you haven't made a decision, which is why things are not moving forward. With the Passion card and the Hermit, again, this to me is like suppression what's in the heart, like not being able to really feel or wanting to feel anything because of this other energy. I don't really get that either path is right or wrong. Basically, it's whatever, or decision or person. It's all based upon what you desire. And I think I said this in another reading. So I am seeing Gemini energy, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, um, could be Capricorns and Virgos too. Other air signs such as Aquarius and Libra too. And then, yeah, you got Virgo heavy, Taurus heavy, Cancer heavy, and then the Empress is both Taurus and Libra energy, or this could be someone's Venus sign of any of the signs that I called out. But it doesn't have to be those specific signs in order for it to resonate. This is, okay. So let's see. What about this other path is appealing? What about the first path is so appealing? Or situation or person? What is it that's so appealing about this first energy? Prosperity. It says a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. So again, this is a path for most of you, because I picked up the Dance card. This is like a career path that you guys are like, it's your dream. It's something you've worked hard for, maybe since you were a child, taking dance classes. That's all you've known is dance, entertainment, whatever this is. And the other path, I feel like, is love. The Lover's card. Yeah. The thing about the Lover's card is it's not always about, and then you got the Ace of Pentacles. Lover, like love energies. Sometimes it's about choices in life versus the comfortability and the soul's path, the soul's journey, and it's very conflicting. It's a hard path, but you're always guided with this angel. The angel continues to communicate with both lovers to kind of give them a clear perspective. You're looking at this from the Fool's perspective because this is the Fool's journey. So this is not a personal reading. This is a general energy reading for the collective. Whoever resonates, this is for you. If it resonates, if it doesn't, it's not for you. Ace of Pentacles. Again, it's that career factor, that promise. I can see this coming to fruition. I can see this being something that I can build upon. Being, many different things that it can bring. Different journeys. Different things. So with the second situation, energy, person, whatever, what is so appealing about this path? The soulmate is a soulmate connection. It came out again. Soulmate relationship. Your new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. This is why this is so appealing, because if it's not a relationship, it's a soul path, a soul journey that you're being called to. And that's why it's so difficult. That's why it's so challenging. It's out of your comfort zone. Ten of Pentacles, luck. There's also a lot of prosperity that can come from this too. This is a challenging energy. I get it. The Eight of Pentacles, achievement. So it holds a lot of rewards as well, this path. It's a lot of, it can grow into much more than what you can fathom, or maybe there's a lot out of it that you're just not seeing from where you're at. You may be weighing this 8 versus the 10. Like, I only have 8 pentacles. I don't have 10 of pentacles here. But with this, it's like the sky's the limit, or this is like everything I've ever wanted. It's a difficult path. I see why it's hard for you guys to choose whatever this is. And if you're asking about how someone feels about you versus another, I see why this is difficult. Anyway, any instance, I see why these paths are difficult. I get it. Okay. Okay. Now let's see what's so not appealing about either path. Just so you guys can get a perspective of like you know, just to get the pros and the cons. So the first situation, first energy, first person, first path, whatever, what is not so healthy or appealing about this path? Miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender to the how. Clarify that. The Three of Pentacles. The Two of Cups. What's so not appealing about this is it requires a little more effort. I'm going to look at the other energy, but I have a feeling like the other path, it doesn't require much effort. This one does. This is a little more, like, you know that you have support in this path and it's unfolding, but it does require more effort, more work. It also, it can be much more, what's the right word? Much more successful with the help of others, because you have these partnerships, like this teamwork energy with the Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Of only if everybody was on the same page, if this is a romantic situation. It's like, it does require a lot of willpower and strength with this lion right here, I'm seeing. So everybody has to be on board with this vision. So that's why it's not so appealing, is because for some of you, this also involves like third party energies too. All right. So what's not so appealing, or what's the pro or the con of this other path or situation or person, what have you? Make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. You guys didn't wish for this. That's why it's not that appealing, because you didn't ask for this, basically. Like, at least not on the surface. At least not on a conscious level. You guys didn't ask for this path. You didn't ask for the situation. You didn't ask for this person. King of Swords, ambition. High Priest, which is the Hierophant, wisdom. You guys didn't ask for this. It kind of just found you. It was something more so like, you feel like this is a spiritual journey that's meant to teach you something. And in most cases, yeah, that's part of it. So that's why this is not so appealing. You didn't ask. If this is a person, it could be a King of Swords. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, but it can also be a Taurus with the Hierophant card. This path over here, it could have something to do with Capricorns or Cancers. You didn't ask for this. You did not ask for this path, so that's why you're like, you know, it's not that all that to me. Like, it's not that appealing. It's challenging. I don't like it. Me no likey. So let's see what the probability if you decide to go on either path. Now, sometimes when I do this, Spirit does not give me a clear answer. When I ask Spirit, like, can you show me, look at this, it's all raggedy. It's like, Spirit, can you just give me some insight whether or not this path is good for me, or if I should choose this or choose that? And sometimes Spirit will play games and be like, we are not answering you. You know better than that. Thank you for your loving guidance, truth and clarity, Most High God. If path 1 is chosen, what is the probable outcome? What can be expected? What can be expected? You guys, I'm not doing any personal questions. This is a general energy reading live. All right. Path 1. Path 2. I'm going to split the decks up. If you guys want a question answered tomorrow, my one question readings are half price. If you guys are interested, $5 for one question. You guys can ask as many questions as you want. It's $5 per question. I would suggest you guys pay ahead of time, because after 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I'm closing these submissions down. I'm going live at 5:30 Mountain Standard Time tomorrow. If you guys are not able to join the chat, your question will be answered, and I will leave a timestamp with your name so you guys can come back and watch it if you're interested. Pile number two. Pile number two. All right. So path one, you have the High Priestess, the Temperance, the Tower, and the Three of Pentacles. I see the Lovers peeking out. Again, got a lot of powerful cards in this deck. I might just go all in with this whole thing and just read what I get. But you have the High Priestess, the Temperance, the Tower, and the Three of Pentacles. A lot of major energy. So if you were to go in this path, I feel like you already know what to expect. I feel like, in essence, this is not the path for your soul. It just isn't. The reason why I say that is because when you do this, it's going to lead to, like, seeing that you just don't mesh with this, really. Like, it doesn't really match on a deep level. And I feel like it will be a shock because it'll just come crashing down and you'll eventually have to walk away from it. A lot of you guys, it's a childhood dream. And I'm not saying that you'll never be a dancer, you'll never be a singer, but maybe the way that you thought it was going to be is not that. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, yeah, you're not going to be happy with this path. But yeah, it's going to be like an ending, or it's not going to pan out the way that you would have liked. Some of you guys already know that. On a deep subconscious level, with the Ace of Swords, that's divine truth. And then with the High Priestess, she's all-knowing. You guys subconsciously already know that this path is not, it's not really for you. Yeah, you have to bid this farewell. Four of Swords, it could be something that you just have to let be. Like, it is what it is. The Four of Wands, you did expect a lot from this, or this was something that you had a deep bond or connection with. It was home to you, or it could be a person. It was like home. It was something that it could be your hometown. It's time for you to move, or this was a partnership that you wanted to last a very long time, and it did fulfill you emotionally. It was given to you by the divine. Just because Spirit blesses us with things doesn't mean it's going to last forever, as we say. And that's one of these things. It was also meant to bring you spiritual enlightenment, healing, and love. Knight of Wands. This was a part of your journey. Okay, so I see this as like, this could have been a past life situation. This could have been something in your past or your childhood. I keep getting childhood a lot. That you're moving on to past. Because you had to make a decision between two versus what the soul is calling out to. And Spirit's been communicating with you this entire time. So whether you take it or leave it, it's up to you. The Ace of Pentacles. There is something for you on this path. It may not have been what you thought it was going to be. It could have been a lot of healing, a lot of triggering, a lot of confusion, a lot of just wanting to give up hope, not really seeing that, am I going to get anything? The other path may have been the annoying path, the path that was not serving you, or made you feel like it was not serving you, or wasn't giving you what you wanted. So you gave up and you're like, this one, I'm going to bank on this path because it's much easier. It's something that's more accessible. Two of Pentacles. Back to square one, juggling again, trying to figure out, what should I do? What path do I take? It's going to be in relations to a fire sign, specifically a male, Leo, or Sagittarius person. Taurus energy with the Hierophant. It could be a marriage, or this is something you were committed to. This is something that you maybe were raised to want or believe that this was for you. Because a lot of people think that I'm going to be a doctor, thinking that that's who you're supposed to be because you grew up in a family of doctors. But that doesn't mean that that's necessarily the path that you want for yourself. So this could have been a commitment that was not really ordained by God, or path or marriage that was not ordained. This was brought upon you, like, based upon societal rules or how you were raised. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. This has everything to do with your childhood upbringing. This has everything to do with your hometown. This has everything to do with safety and comfortability and superficiality for some reason. I'm getting that, or like, this is the best path for me because this is what everybody else around me does, or this is what my culture is into, or this is just, it's that comfortable energy. It's a home card, of course. And it could be just related off of, oh, I'm with this person because we're of the same race, or because we're the same age group, or because we are the same religion. But it's not based off of anything soul related. Then you have the Five of Pentacles. You're not really going to feel completely fulfilled, and this card came out in the Unicorn deck. Like, it's that fear of not getting everything that you wanted, but really, I really feel like in this path, you're not getting everything that you know that you could get and deserve. Okay? There's love here. There's absolutely unconditional love, or there was love, whatever this is. It doesn't have to be a person. This could be platonic. This could be towards a path or something. It doesn't have to be a person. With the Hermit card, there was a lot of introspection, or you had to introspect the situation and see what was best for you. And I feel like you made that decision, or you will. It's going to lead you to make a decision with the Queen of Swords, most definitely, unless you guys are an air sign woman, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius woman. It's going to lead you to see something with the Moon card. It's going to lead you to make a decision that you didn't know that you could make, or that you even had the option to make a decision, or like this other pathway that maybe you didn't even know was there. But the whole thing was, maybe is coming to realize that this was just a part of my spiritual journey. This was a part of those things that I needed to heal. So that was path number 1. So let's see what path number 2 is about. The Fool card. This is a new beginning, and it requires you to step out on faith. That's what the outcome is going to be. It's going to lead you. You got to trust in this. You're being guided. Spirit's never going to lead you astray. That's one thing you need to know. Your spiritual team, who really truly got your back, is never going to lead you astray. With the Nine of Wands, it's a little difficult on this path because you have to face your fear of being rejected, of being hurt, of being disappointed. You have to face that fear. And I feel like if it's another person involved, or this other thing, it's like this other, if it's a person specifically, because I feel like for majority of you, this is a person, that this thing right here has its fair share of hurts and disappointments too. Five of Wands. You have to be okay with the outcome. And I feel like that's what it's going to lead you to surrendering, to want to control things. This path, you can't control shit on this side. That's why it's probably like a lot of you guys are like, I don't know about this shit over here, because it requires me to step off of my throne of wanting to control and needing to know how everything is going to go. Because with this path, I'm used to how things go. So I know a little bit of how to do it, how to maneuver it, because it could be repetitive energy on this side too. But over here, Page of Wands, it also, it's causing you to walk away from your past. Leave the past behind. Leave that inner child behind, or not really so much leave your inner child behind, but that inner child wounding and programming and what you thought, like this false sense of home and security. It causes you to have to step out and be kind of like an adventurer on your journey and your path. The Eight of Pentacles, it requires patience and work. Who wants to do all of that? It does require patience and work. It does require effort. And it's funny because I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles peeping out. So you have the Eight of Pentacles, and then you have the Seven of Pentacles. So you might think that it's a longer journey or wait than what it actually is, because you're at the Eight of Pentacles rather than the Seven. So you have progressed. But to you, or it could just be a metaphor that you think that this is going to take longer than it has to, and it really doesn't. With the Nine of Cups, you are going to be fulfilled. Everything is going to be provided to you on this path that you need. I feel like you don't see that right now because it's not evident. There's not a lot of Pentacles energy right now from what I see. So it's not a lot of physical things, a lot of evidence on the surface of things. And on top of that, I kid you not, look, what the fuck? See, remember how I was saying there's a soulmate energy? That soulmate card came out twice. You have the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. There's a mirroring, there's a shared journey, there's a shared vision on this path. There's a shared vision, a shared journey, a shared path, same wants, same needs on this path. It's a mirroring, it's an agreement, it's a reciprocated path, it's a reciprocated energy. Especially if it's another person. With the Nine of Swords, you're gonna have to face your biggest fears. Like I said, you're gonna have to confront all of your hurts, all of your wounds, all of your fears. With the Two of Swords, whatever this mental battle is, like you deciding between two people or two things, or another person deciding between you and two other people, I feel one of the parties, it could be one or both. It's like a metaphor with this card because one person's blindfolded. So it's like, how do I explain it? It's like you're not able to see everything clearly on this path, which is why you're uncomfortable. And that's why you're unable to make a decision, because Spirit's not giving you the answer to the test necessarily. So you're not able to see everything in its totality. And that's why you're like, I don't know about this because I can't see everything. If it's you being caught between a third party situation where you're in the middle of a third party, um, Spirit is not going to give you the full picture whether or not it's going to work out with this person or not, or that person. If you're one of the other parties on the other side where you're involved with the third party, where you're a person that you feel like is, you know, I'm subject to get chose or not chosen, then it's like Spirit's not showing you where you stand with this person, and they're not showing you where the other person stands with the other party, if that makes sense. So you're like in the dark about everything. You really can't see. You really don't know what's going on. With the Hangman, I feel that this path can also feed your spiritual development, or you're helping to feed another person's spiritual development, or a group of people. People like you, your soul tribe, or all of the above. Three of Cups. This is like soul family, soul tribe. This is feeling a sense of rewarding energy, happiness, celebrating all aspects of your journey, the trials, the tribulations, the triumphs, you know, everything. It's celebrating all different aspects, but this is also feeling connected to a group of people. The Ten of Wands. It's going to push you, but what it's going to do is it's going to lead to you letting go of all of these burdens. It's going to lead to you clearing and cleansing energy. That's why you don't like this path, because it requires some work. Not to say that you don't like it, but it's not an easy path to make a decision upon, because there's like, it's no guarantee type of thing here. It's like, we're not going to show you that it's worth it or it's not worth it. So with the Nine of Pentacles, this is a rewarding path for you. It does require you to stand on your own 2 feet, though. It's not to say that Spirit's not here for you, because I haven't pulled a lot of major arcanas, ironically, in this spread. I only pulled one. Or two, actually, sorry. The Hangman and the Fool. Like, there's no guarantee that you have spiritual support, or you just kind of feel like Spirit's just leaving you out here for your ass to dry, which is not true. But it requires you to stand on your own, and it requires you to find your own stability and happiness within where you are, and to see the blessings that are there for you on the physical. Four of Pentacles. You got to let up and release. It's going to, yeah. See, this path is causing you to let go of these false senses of security. It's the death of your ego. It's the death of what you think makes sense and what you think is real and true and how it should be, and it's supposed to go like this and not like that, and that's dead. And you have the King of Swords. You're much wiser on this path. You're more self-reliant on your truth, which is your divine truth. You evolved on this path. Remember, the other one was the Queen of Swords. So this path is like, it's an evolution, it's a growth. You've leveled up from the Queen to the King, so you've leveled up, or you are going to level up. Seven of Swords. Nothing is going to be hidden from you on this path. You also have to address your bullshit too. You also have to address other people's bullshit. Nothing is going to go under the radar. On this path, it's a little more easier. You can put up with some BS. People will pull up with your BS, or, you know, you can just walk through life illusionary. It's almost like the Matrix, red pill or blue pill, basically. This path, there are no illusions here. There is no comfortability over here. Your ass is gonna get called out by spirit. Like, yeah, you can fake the funk, but we calling you out, or I'm calling other people out. Basically, the Six of Swords. Yeah, there is no turning back. You got the 6 to the 7, so it's like I want to revert back. I know too much now. I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to. No, you can't go backwards. You got to keep moving forward. Hmm. There's a lot of cards. I have more cards that want to come out. And then you got the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is, this path does require you to let go of things emotionally, emotional attachments, or spirit is removing things out of the way. You might be looking at this in a negative sense, like, why God? Why is this happening to me? Why is this person no longer in my life? Why are these people no longer my friends? Why don't I feel connected to anything or anyone? Why why this, God? Why that? And why that's happening is because it doesn't serve you, and it's leading you to the Nine of Cups, which is real fulfillment, which is spiritual fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. With the Three of Wands, another thing is, like, yes, you're going to have to wait. You are going to have to be patient with your path. But the wands are fast moving energies. You're not going to have to wait very long for the next step. It's kind of like a journey. This reminds me of, like, that movie, The Prince of Egypt, which is one of my favorite movies ever. The Prince of Egypt, it's the story of Moses, the Exodus story. Um, so this kind of looks like him completing his mission, his assignment, his path that the God that man. This is what that is. It's like he's carrying his. It looks just this is exactly what it looks like to me. If you guys watch that movie, at the end, he's carrying the 10 Commandments and he's walking, and his back is turned. It's like he brought everybody to the promised land. You're gonna reach your destination. For those of you who resonate with the story of Moses, if you're into, Bible stories and things like that, you can just take it as a metaphor. You can take it as symbolism. That's the energy I pick up from this card, though. That's what spirit brought to me to, like, see. So there's a reason why I saw it like that. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups tells me that also there's offers, more offers in love. So even if this path is like this is not about love, this is about some sort of soul journey, mission, life path, or something, love could find its way to you on this path. Babies and children can find their way to you on this path. This is working with children. The reason why I say that is because there's a father right next to this child. So this could be marriage, this could be children, this could be the love of your life, your divine counterpart that you are coming to meet, or that everything that you've been waiting for, it aligns, and that's what you face, that's what you come to meet. Some of you guys are on a path of, like, when am I going to find somebody? Like, god damn, like, when is it going to happen? Should I just wait on him or her, or should I just be single? And it's like, it sounds like spirit saying be single. If this is about two other people, then it's like this other person is available, but it's like I'm not really feeling that connection like that. But there's this other person that I feel connected to, and it's just not here right now. It's just not happening for whatever reason. They got their own thing going on, or you are in a relationship with people and you just can't. It's a challenging situation, and I'm not telling anybody to make a decision with these readings. You got to take what resonates. What's up, Elani? You got to take what resonates. Then the World card, it's completion. It's everything. It's everything on this path. It's complete wholeness on this path. It's not just one thing that you're manifesting or getting. You're getting everything with this path. And it's because you've done the work. Like, this path is not no game. This path is not no game. This is work. This is healing. This is releasing. This is lessons. This is not an easy path, and that's why you're getting the reward, because you went through the Olympics, you went through the training. This other path is like, you kind of were born into it. It was mapped out for you. It wasn't really much effort, much work towards it. It's kind of handed to you. And it's not to say that God does not hand us blessings, but there's something that you gotta heal and release. Like, it's a purpose to everything. And you have the Chariot card and the Six of Pentacles ending the spread. So because you've walked the path with spirit, you allowed divine spirit to guide you, your higher self, the universe, your ancestors, whatever. You've done the proper healing. It's like a healing symbol. You've let God or Jesus, whatever, take the wheel. You've done the necessary healing and work. Now spirit's about to bless you. Six of Pentacles. That's what this is about. All right. That concludes that. I hope that resonates with y'all. No, I hope that resonates with you guys, though. Just give you guys a little sneak peek and clarity and everything. So just, if you still feel like you didn't get the clarity that you needed, that means you need to just spend some time going within, asking spirit to guide you and show you and help you with this. Because I can only give you so much. I'm just a messenger. I am not you. I'm not your guides. So I can't give you the answer. You have to consult your own spiritual team for clarity. But I send everybody much love. And till the next reading, which I'm probably going to do in a little bit, because I want to get some readings, some channelings out of the way. So I might be back on in a little bit. So I'll see you guys soon. Much love as always. Take care.